You mean bread and butterflies?
Oh, yes, of course.
Join my channel memberships for exclusive perks like loyalty badges and custom emojis to use in the comments. It's $3 a month and there's more perks in the list below. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm building the Gilmore Girls house in Bloxburg, which is a pretty fun video, and since it's like autumn for half of the world, I decided to build the Gilmore Girls house because, you know, Gilmore Girls, autumn, winter, same thing, you know? So basically because of this video I had to rewatch half of the Gilmore Girls stuff, as in like the first few episodes, just to like get the house as accurate as I could. But keep in mind that this house is not a very realistic representation because I had to like change it up a bit just for it to make a little bit of sense. But I tried to make it as accurate as I could. Feel free to copy this house if you want to. Okay, so basically my bunny just stepped on my keyboard and deleted this whole little recording I did. Thankfully it wasn't long, but basically what I said in the recording was today's speed build is going to be a little bit different to others. I'm going to have a bit of a yap session because I feel like it's entertaining, and then obviously I will speak about what I'm doing in the build as well. So now we're mad at Buffy. Buffy is the bunny's name, by the way. He's really cute, but he's pooping all over my bed. This is Paige, she's with me next to the bed.
Hey guys!
Okay, anyways, carrying on with the video. So as you can see here, I'm just busy building these walls. Don't copy this. I'm gonna end up redoing it. But I don't think I record the redoing it. So, you know, if you want to copy it, you can. But the layout is at the beginning of the video. So if you don't want to watch this part, then I guess you can just copy the layout if you're copying it. But if you want to listen to my little yap session, then I highly recommend watching this part. Okay, so as you all know, this house is obviously based off of Gilmore Girls, which is a really great show. So if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend watching it. It's quite good. I've watched it about 5 or 6 times. It's a bit unhealthy, but it's okay. It's okay, guys. If you guys have watched Gilmore Girls, please let me know if you're Team Dean, Jess, or Logan.
Logan!
That was Paige.
Logan is amazing, guys. You can't even
Yeah,
lie.
no. Logan is the best. If you guys like anyone else, your opinion is wrong. I'm sorry. Like, your opinion is wrong. Like, Dean, he was amazing at the beginning, and then Jess came into the picture, and then he was like, no. Actually, no, when the car came into the picture, then he was like, no. Like, bro, stop. Go away. And then Jess, see, I think they were good as friends.
Yeah, no. He was the bad boyfriend.
He was a terrible boyfriend. I'm sorry.
Logan was just good all around. Like, I didn't have an issue with him whatsoever.
Except for the fact that he was with girls 24/7.
Okay, yeah, that I was like, but you know, people can change. And he changed.
People never change.
But he changed.
That's because he's fiction. Guys, don't settle. People don't change. These bunnies are pooping all over my bed. Send help. Okay, so now you can see that I'm just placing all the pillars, which is so fun. And now I'm going to be attempting to place stairs, which you'll see in a little bit. And it did not go well, and it took forever. But it's okay, because in the end, I got there. Good luck to anyone who is trying to recreate this. Guys, I literally looked next to me, and then Paige is busy watching edits of the Gilmore Girl characters.
Mostly Logan, though, because... Wait, let me show you this one. He's so... Wait, no, that one was a very sad edit. No, go away! Oh, look how beautiful he is!
Wow.
Oh, isn't he so fun?
Amazing.
You can't even lie.
Okay, so now you're gonna watch me struggle with this roof for a good while. I don't know why I was struggling so much with it, so maybe just don't struggle with it and just do it, you know? Don't be like me, don't struggle, don't make a 2-hour long pause. Why did I pause for so long? What? Okay, we're redoing it. That's nice. Okay, that doesn't make sense, girl. Okay, what are you doing? Okay. Are you okay? No, you're not. Guys, this isn't me. I'm not doing this. It's not me. Girl, that is not. No, you're doing it wrong. Anyways, I can't deal with myself building, so I'm just gonna talk about Gilmore Girls again because it's fun. So basically, Paige has decided that she's rewatching it. She started rewatching it yesterday.
Yeah!
Now my one bunny is licking the other bunny's ear. How lovely.
You dirty freak.
Anyways, back to Gilmore Girls. So basically, Rory is so much better than Rory later on in the series. She just gets so annoying. Like, even now, we're only on episode 3 because we're rewatching it. And she is so annoying. It's actually not okay. I don't know how people watch this. And I don't know how I watched it like 6 times. I need mental help. Okay, back to the build. So as you can see, I ended up making custom fences. And for some reason, I forgot to record it. So I'm sorry about that, but basically I used 2 basic shapes for like the bottom and the top rod thing, and obviously the one on the side, and then I used
structural
items. I can't say that word. So I used that like square beam. I think I used the smallest one, and then that's basically how I did it. Okay, so you can see between the pillars, the fence between the pillars are 2 fences that I made individually. So if you want to recreate it, you can recreate it like that. I'm so sorry for not recording it. I don't know how I forgot to record it. I just did. So Paige and I don't know the genders of the bunnies.
Stop.
And now she's trying to check what gender
That sounds so weird, but no, he doesn't have a part. He's just Buffy.
He's just Buffy. And it's so annoying because every time... Buffy, stop. He's biting my bedding. He just bit Paige's finger. What the heck? Anyway, so every time we try to check him, bro starts kicking like a flipping kangaroo. You know, maybe he's a kangaroo. I mean, he looks like one.
Yeah, he does.
He actually looks like a kangaroo. I'm convinced we got ourselves a kangaroo and not a bunny. Yeah. Like, you can't... This girl is still watching edits of Gilmore Girls.
It's of just Logan.
Of Logan. That's not okay.
It's so fun, bro.
No, man. Okay, so to anyone who is following this tutorial, stop what you're doing. We're deleting all of this. Don't even bother. I end up deleting this whole thing. So you're just wasting your time if you're copying this. I mean, if you want to copy it, go for it. But I end up deleting it. So you're wasting your time. Just to be clear, I am talking about the window, not the actual house. It's just the window that I'm deleting. So don't delete the actual house. Delete the window, please. Okay, I'm thinking it's only appropriate to talk about how iconic Emily is. Like, I want to be her. Emily is superior. She is iconic. I love her so much. I don't understand how people cannot love her. Same thing with Paris. I love her. She's amazing. Can we just talk about how Paris did not make it into Harvard? Like, that literally makes no sense. How does Rory, the girl who was failing at the beginning of her time in Chilton, make it into Harvard? She doesn't even do like extracurricular or anything. She does nothing. And then she makes it into Harvard, but Paris, who has been working her butt off since the day she was born, didn't even make it into Harvard. Please, it's so unrealistic. And also, in reality, she would not have gone to Yale. She would have gone to Harvard. And what would have happened if she went to Harvard instead of Yale? Logan wouldn't have existed, guys. Guys, I'm gonna go back to Dean. Do you remember this? This was so hectic.
I'm not going to Harvard. I could care less about Harvard.
That is so not okay, dude. Okay, to be fair, I don't blame him. Because, shame, he just wanted to hang out with his girlfriend, and then she only cared about her dumb extracurricular only towards the end of, like, her whole high school career. Like, she could have worked on it before, but, you know, it's fine. Anyways, I don't blame him, but still, it's like, ew, don't do that. And it's like, she literally chose to do laundry over seeing her boyfriend. That is messed up. And then ends up seeing Jess as well. Like, I know that wasn't her fault, but still. just putting it out there, she chose to do laundry over him after not seeing him for like a good week or so, which doesn't sound that long, but they live in the same town. Like that's a long time. I'm just saying. Okay, so I think I may have overshared a little bit with Gilmore Girls, because just now there's people watching this and they've never even watched it, and I'm full on spoiling it for them. So let's not talk about Gilmore Girls anymore. All I'm gonna say is I highly recommend watching it if you haven't already. I mean, look at this house. It's adorable. Do you not want to watch a show that has this house in it? I mean, I personally think I would want to. Also, let me know your opinion on how the house looks, please, because I worked really hard on it. Oh, okay, Miss Patty is coming to my keyboard. She's gonna stop the recording or something. No, girl. Go away. Okay, I tell her to go away and then she goes onto my screen. She's literally licking my knee. Like, I'm sitting with my legs crossed and she's licking my knee. Her and Buffy have pooped all over my bed. It's actually... Girl, get your own MacBook. Anyways, she obviously just wants my laptop, which is so disrespectful of her, but it's okay. She just scratched her ear with her foot and now she's licking her foot. That's so gross. Oh, okay, she ran away from me now. I think I... Oh my gosh, that was so cute. She just like fell over into Buffy and is lying down now. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I love how I insult her the 1 second and then I call her adorable the next. It's quite funny. Oh my gosh, last night, Girly Pop literally fell asleep next to me. Like, she fell asleep like next to my body, like on top of my body next to me though. And then I ended up moving like half an hour later because I was getting really uncomfortable, you know. Like, I'm sorry, I had to move. She like ran to the edge of my bed and then ran back and I put my arm out. And then she flopped over next to my arm and fell asleep next to my arm. She got agitated and started like running around like a crazy person, so I put her back outside. But it's okay, because she loves it outside because there's grass. Okay, so as you can see, I'm trying to make a custom door here. At first, it looks like I have no idea what I'm doing, because I actually have no idea what I'm doing, even though I've done it plenty of times before, but it was a struggle. But I did end up getting it right. This is the inspiration picture for the door. I don't know if you can see it properly, but that's basically what my inspiration picture was for the door, because Bloxburg doesn't have any similar ones. Keep in mind that this door doesn't actually work, it doesn't function. You have to keep it like half open so you can actually walk inside the house. You don't have to do this door, you can do like an actual functioning door, but this is just what I did because I personally like it. You also need Transform Plus for this. I don't know if you can get away without using it, but I mean, obviously try. But I highly recommend Transform Plus, and if you want like a full review on it, you can watch my Game Pass video, which will be linked in the iCard above now. Okay, so basically Paige and I just ran out my house to go and take photos of this little sunset we saw through my window. But we couldn't take the photo through the window because the window is obviously whack. And because there's a house in front of the view, which is not great. By the way, we're walking in the wind, so if you hear wind around me, that's why. Do you have anything you want to say?
Paige is cool.
That was what you wanted to say, apparently.
No, she's lying. She literally held a knife to my throat saying, say that. And I was like, okay.
That is false. Okay, so Paige and I are back inside now, which is so fun. I did put the aircon on because it's quite hot. So if you hear like blowing in the background, please just ignore that. It's not my fault, okay? It's not my fault. I can't help that there's aircon. So basically, I'm going to carry on talking about the bunnies with you guys because I have nothing else to talk about. Basically, the bunnies have been naughty and they're biting absolutely everything in my room. So Paige and I decided to put them back outside because they're being annoying. I'm joking, I love them. Anyways, we'll bring them inside again later. They love it outside because there's lots to do for them. Okay, so here I'm just adding a basic shape to try and hide the white door frame because I thought it looked ugly. But then it ended up looking dumb as well. But you know, I just kept it. I don't really care. So just, I don't know, do with that what you will. Was kind of a mission for me because I had to find a decal for this and that took forever, and then I eventually found one, but I found it on Google, and then I had to go and delete the background manually because I tried doing it on Photoshop and for some reason Girly Pop was deleting the whole thing instead of just the white background, which was so annoying. So the decal code for this will be in the description down below. It's in one of my backup accounts All you have to do is follow that decal account and then you can access the inventory. This was quite a struggle, but it's okay because it was worth it in the long run, and I think it made the house look 10 times better, and it just made it look so much more realistic to the actual Gilmore Girls house.
Ugh, Dean is here.
Paige is watching Gilmore Girls. She's not very happy with Dean at the moment. Even though he hasn't done anything bad yet, but it's okay.
He's annoying. I hate him. That's how he makes me feel.
Anyways. So now I'm attempting to do the garden, which is not great because it took me about 40 minutes and then I ended up hating it. It took me forever to find these decals as well, and then I did end up uploading them to my decal account, so if you do want to do it like this, feel free to do it. It does look nice. I just personally ended up hating it, so I personally did not end up keeping it, but you'll see that later on in the video. I'm actually kind of upset that I deleted it because I think it did look quite nice and it did add quite a bit of like variety and stuff, if that makes sense. It added color, it just made it look a little bit better, but I don't know, it just was not sitting right with me, so I ended up deleting it, even though it took me 40 minutes to do, but it's okay. You guys can just like play around with it and wing it and add as much as you want. I'm really bad at doing gardens and stuff. I cannot do gardens to save my life. Speaking of garden, I completely forgot to do the garage and then the stepping stones, so I'll do that in part 2. Make sure to stay tuned to watch part 2 because part 2 will be the garage, stepping stones, and the interior, which I think is going to be really fun. Let me know if I should do a voiceover in part 2 or if I should build and speak at the same time, because I quite enjoy voiceovers, because when I build and speak at the same time I normally don't know what to talk about or don't know what to say, and it just gets awkward for me. But if you would prefer that, then I'll do that. And let me know if you actually enjoy the voiceover videos or not, because if you guys would prefer just a normal speed build, then you know, let me know, because I want to give you what you guys want. If you think it's entertaining when I talk, then I mean, that's great, let me know. I honestly don't think anyone is actually this far into the video actually listening to me, so if you are listening to me, comment down this emoji below so that I know you're actually listening to me. That I ever did in my entire life, even though I spent my hard-earned money on it, but it's okay. We're not going to speak about how much money I wasted on that. I mean, I don't think it actually looked that bad now that I'm looking back at it, and I kind of regret deleting it, but what can you do? Okay, so this little fence was going to be the death of me. It was not great. This was the worst experience of my life. There are probably so much easier ways to make a fence on the stairs than like this, but you know, what can we do? It's been done and I think it looks better. Also, no one come at me saying I could use an actual fence in Bloxburg. It doesn't work, because then the fence goes way too far and it just looks dumb. So that's why I opted for the custom version. Also, for the fence that I made custom on top of the platform was because the fence in Bloxburg, it doesn't go on top of the platform because it's really dumb. It like stays on the floor, so it didn't work. So please no one tune me about that, because I can see the comments already, like saying you could have just done this. Like, no, actually couldn't have, but it's okay, because this way, I mean, it worked. It took like 2 hours, not really, but it took forever, but it worked and it looks good. Also, this is very much trust the process. I know it's very squiff, but as you can see, I am transforming it, and unfortunately you do need transform tool again. It's not great, but what can we do? So I just realized people probably won't know what I meant by you guys will tune me. Tuning means like come at me, if that makes sense. I don't know. Apparently it's not very common, that type of slang, but it's very common here. And I use it 24/7. So, you know, just deal with it. Oh my gosh, here I'm doing the horrible fence. This one took me forever. Good luck if you're trying to recreate this. It is not great. I hated every second of it. I mean, it was quite fun, but I hated it. It was horrible. And it took so long to get it like perfect. I didn't end up getting it perfect, which was not great. And then I duplicated it without transforming it first, which was not very smart. Make sure to transform it first before you duplicate it. I honestly have no idea if anyone is even going to copy this video, but I mean, if you do, I'll be very flattered, and you can let me know in the comments down below if you do, because I think that will be pretty cool. But you know, that's just my personal opinion. Okay, so since there's only 3 minutes left of the video, I want to take these 3 minutes to talk about channel memberships. So basically, as you guys can see, I have a new intro where I introduce that I have channel memberships, which I have spoken about a few times in the past, and I highly recommend joining if you want to. There's only one member level now. I've changed it so that you can get as many perks as I can possibly give at a low price. It's only $3, which in my personal opinion is not that bad for the amount you can get. To become a member, you can either click the link in my bio below, or you can click the join button next to the subscribe button. So obviously you will get loyalty badges and custom emojis that you can use in the comments and the live chat, which makes you pretty cool. You get a badge next to your name in the comments and live chat. There are loyalty badges for the amount of time you've been a channel member for, which I think is pretty cool. You'll obviously get priority replies and hearts to comments. So there's like a 100% chance I will end up answering your comments or replying or giving a heart or something. You also get a shout out at the beginning of the month on my first video that I post while you're still a member. You'll get exclusive role in my Discord server, and it will unlock special channels that only channel members can speak in. There will be member only videos and polls and posts on my community tab that only members get to view, which I think is really nice. And you guys will get to watch my videos a day before everyone else, because I will upload them a day before so that you guys can watch them and no one else can. So you get early access to new videos. When you become a member, the money goes to me, which is really helpful for me, and it can be a way of you guys supporting me. And I really will appreciate if you end up becoming a member, as it means so much to me. But I also want to say thank you so much for 3,150 subscribers. I think that's insane. Like, the way I've grown so much so quickly is insane. So thank you so much for everyone who has been around. It's pretty great. I'm just putting it out there, and it's so fun, like when you guys join me in games and stuff and talk to me and whatnot. Anyways, I really hope you're enjoying this video. I'm gonna let you just watch the rest and play music in the background like I have been the whole time. And let me know if there's any other houses you want me to recreate. And I really do hope you like this Gilmore Girls house. I really did try with it. I'm so excited to do the interior. I haven't started it yet, but I will be filming it this week so it can come out next weekend. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe, and enjoy the rest of the video.